As we continue our look now into Ableton Live's new drum rack device, we're going to look at how it can be used in the use of Rex files, a certain kind of loop that's available out on the market. So let's create a new track now simply by dragging a Rex file out. If you've opened up the samples for drum rack folder, down at the very bottom I prefaced the name of this Rex file, RX2, with the letter Z to make sure it sorts to the bottom of our samples for the drum rack. Click and hold and drag that out onto an empty track. I'm going to delete our other tracks, select and delete. Bring my volume back a little bit and let's hear this Rex file. So now we see that Ableton Live 7 has direct support for Rex files. We simply drag them onto a track and they play like a regular file. Let's try changing our groove. And they're working fine. And so those Rex markers from Recycle are coming through fine. I'm going to pull my groove back down to 0. Now there's another feature that relates to drum racks, and that's if we right click on this, we can come down and choose Slice to New MIDI Track. Now this is a common feature that many software applications will offer with Rex files. Let's see how Ableton Live does it. I'll select that now and we'll get a prompting, and it tells us it's going to create a slice of this for every Rex marker that's hidden in there. And it's been using slicing preset for the Rex. I'll tell it OK. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete our original track for a moment, and now we have the new track. Now this looks like a regular clip, but if we double click on it, we'll see that the clip is actually MIDI information that's triggering each of these little slices. Let's activate our headphones so we can hear our MIDI notes and click on them. So each little slice of that Rex file has been assigned to a single note, and we can see it down the side here. But again, I said this related to the drum rack. Let's shift tab key and go over here now so we can actually see the drum rack, and we can see that it's filled up all these slices all the way up to slice 24. So this piece was cut in 16th notes basically all the way up to slice 24. Now let's play this back. Again, this is really playing MIDI to play the clips. Let's change tempo. So now we've got some parameters over here already pre-mapped out to control attack times, decay times, sustain times, release, sustain levels, and release times. Also crossfade snapping. It's just amazing that all this is preset. Each slice is matched to its own pad in the drum rack. So we see now that the implementation of Rex files within Ableton Live is twofold. We see that can pull it in directly as an audio file and keep it locked into the groove as you change the tempo using the Rex file's embedded information. Also using that embedded information, it cut it out into separate slices and then mapped these each to a pad and gave us a macro control to globally affect each pad in the way they overlap each other as we change the tempo. We can also slice other audio waveforms out. They don't have to be any sort of Rex file. They can be a regular audio waveform that we've pulled in. You might want to take a look at their warp markers because that's what will be used basically to slice it out. But again, the same technique we just saw can be used when we use non-Rex files and slicing them out to a pad and then having access to each independent slice.